Hello Pisces, this is a timeless reading for Pisces. What message coming in for Spirit, and I just want to see, what's in for Pisces. It could be any time you see this video and it resonates. It might be for you, right? So let's see what's going on with Pisces right now. What's going on with Pisces? Maybe something about love, maybe something else. Let's see what's going on. You have 5 of Wands, so I don't know if you have some kind of a struggle right now about some issue, or you're fighting for somebody, or there's something inside of you that you need to work with. But there's something, it could also be some communication of some sort that is going back and forth between you and somebody. And you're very intuitive, Pisces, so I think that I think you sort of know what's going on, but you have to fight for this thing to get through. And let's see what it's, 5, also a 5. So 2 5s here. So there's a lot of action going on right now for you, Pisces. I think that you, instead of using your emotions all the time, you also have to be in action right now, because these are 5s, and 5 is a sort of an action number in numerology. And it's like it's also a little bit about losing your feet on the ground, right? If you look at a 5, it's like the bottom of the 5 is like a round thing, right? So it's not so grounded. It's like, well, let's go out and do something. So it could also be about passion, about freedom. So maybe you're fighting for your freedom right now. Pentacles is about grounding also. Could be that it's something that you're thinking, that there's some trouble, and it's also up in your mind and in your feelings, but maybe mostly in your mind. And it's also that it's just something you're thinking, might not be so trouble for you. Judgment. I think there is something you want to come very clear with. Could be about your past. Could be about you want to change something, make something brand new for some of you, and also about accept that this thing has to change. So maybe that's where all the conversation comes in, that you have to have a lot of discussions with somebody, or maybe also more than one person. Could be the family for some of you. But there is something, you want to change something, but you need to have this talk with somebody about it before you can move forward, sort of. But you want to, you really want to move. Maybe move to another country. Let's see. The Hierophant. Could be a marriage that you want to leave. Could also be that you want to, and this is a 5 too, so there's a lot of action going on for you right now. You really want to move. You're not sitting still. Could also be that you're a little bit sensitive right now. There's a lot of going on inside of you. You are very emotional. You are a water sign, right? So a lot of things for you it's about emotions. And you're very intuitive also. This is also a little bit about spirituality, I think. The Hierophant. And here's are 2 people, So it might be a marriage that you want to leave. but it's very emotional, very tough for you to go into that and, you know, say to somebody, you know, I don't want to be in this marriage anymore. The Emperor, this is a 4, it's about balance. And this is a very strong person sitting on a stone chair, sort of. Throne maybe also, right? And this is the Aries. So Aries is also about movement, right? They're very, very active people, and you know, they go, 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 go. They feel best when they are in action. So I think, again, there's a lot of there's a lot of go, go, go here. There's something you want to go towards or into, or maybe just a new thing for you that you think is better for you. So you have the 10 of Pentacles. I think you want to be happy. I don't think you're happy where you are right now. So that's the issue here. You're not happy. And I think this is about somebody that is in a marriage, and you want to get out, and it's very difficult for you. Maybe the person you're with are very attached to you, very dependent on you, something like that. Maybe you have children. So of course that's very tough. Yeah, you need to do the Tower. So you need really to you need to do what's best for you. This is a 7 card. It's also about spirituality, and it's about looking inward, and it's about thinking about yourself. It's about destiny. And here in the shadow we have 8 of Swords. So it's about you wanting to do something, and you're not able to do it. You think you're stuck. So you have to find that way out of that situation. And I think for many of you, it is about a marriage. So you need to make this Tower moment and just let everything die. Because, you know, sometimes we need to die. We need to dare to die. That's very important. I'm a Scorpion, so it happens in my life all the time, because that's what it is to be a Scorpion, right? It's like the phoenix, the bird phoenix. It's death, and then it's like, you know, coming up and be alive again and do new things. So we don't die, but you know, we jump and we sort of die, but we don't die. We just start something new, and that's sometimes it's very refreshing, but not in the beginning, of course. But when you look back after a while, you see that that was the best for everybody. Page of Cups. Yeah, I think you wanna be able to love yourself. Maybe you haven't had time enough to look into your own life, to your own personality, to really like focus on yourself. So that way I think you felt trapped, because I think this person is very dependent on you. So they don't have really their own lives. So it's very, very heavy to be with people that is, you know, hanging on to you and don't really have their own life. Maybe you met them when you were very young, and you know, you fall in love, and you get married, you have children, and after a while, I think maybe sometimes, you know, we grow apart. So I think this is what it is right here. So, but this message here says you have to do the Tower moment. You have to walk away, and everything will be fine. I think you feel stuck because maybe you have a family, maybe there's children involved, but it will be best for everybody. And Page of Cups here, I think, says you have to love yourself. Have to love yourself, because when you have to go out and find a new partner, I think it's very important that you're standing in your own power, because if you do that and you are in balance, you will meet the right person, because whatever you send out is coming back to you. So if you're stable and you have all the qualities that you want in another partner, you need to be there yourself to get that. So you have the World also, and I think that that's exactly what I said. I think you want to be able to see the world, do something in the world, and be more free, sort of. This is a 21-3 card. So it's a 3, and 3 is about creativity. It's about communication. It's if we look at the astrology, it's the 3rd house, and that's Gemini. So it's about being very creative when you speak, when you communicate is a very difficult word for me. Communicate. Okay, when you talk with this person, you need to be very creative and, you know, soft, and just speak whatever comes to mind and be honest. And I think things will go pretty okay. Yes, Ace of Pentacles. So I think that this is about, it is about a partnership. And I think that for me, this card says, you know, go out and find your own happiness, and the other person will also find their own happiness. Everybody will be fine in this situation, as long as you're honest. You have 3 of Cups. Again, I think it's a very clear sign here that you need to go out and be happy and be with friends and maybe get your freedom back in a way. I'm not sure you've been like in jail, but it's like you have been feeling that you are very stuck in this relationship. So I think that it's time for you to go out and feel freedom, and go left, go right, do whatever you want, right? So that's very important. I want to try to say it again. Communicate. That was better. Sometimes it's very difficult, this English, you know, I'm Danish, so communicate. That's fun. I need to learn all the words. But yeah, you know, yeah, go to friends, you know, go to friends and talk with them. And you have 3 of Pentacles. Again, you know, be very creative. Try to figure out if somebody can help you in what you are in what you are doing now and what you are jumping into, like, you know, trying to get out of this situation. And I think friends will help you, and maybe also help the other person and be a support there. Yeah, it's about being together with somebody, friends, and they're gonna help you in this. And 3 again is Gemini, and that's about communication and talk, and you know, making sure that you really explain this to the other one in a nice way. The Sun. So I must say that you know, I'm not doubting that this is the right for you, Pisces. It is the right for you. You need to do this for yourself, and the sun will shine on you. You will feel much better. Not in the beginning, maybe, and it's a process we need to go through, right, when we take big decisions in life. But the sun will shine on you, and I think that this is a 19-1. So it is about standing in your own power, in your own light, being yourself, really 100%. And when you do that, you're sending out the energy, I think, that you really want now, and things are going to happen to you, that things are going to come in all by yourself, you know, just because you're going to be able to stand in your own light and be yourself, and you know, project everything out that you want in life. And you might meet another person, but it could be in another relationship where you don't feel so stuck, right? This person could be very independent also. So for you, Pisces, I think this is it's a very big change in life, and it will be tough. And but there's always, when things are tough, there's a big lessons. So I think that that's also to remember, you know, when you're in it, that it is a lesson, and you learn a lot if you want to, if you're open for it. And we also learn not to make the same mistakes, you know. But the sun will shine on you, and I think that you're going to be so happy You're going to feel like a little child again. Something new is going to start for you. And I think also maybe you're going to be a little bit more going into self-growth and grow that way, because that you need to do that to get to know yourself and say, you know, who am I? What do I really want in life? And from there on, you know, also get the things you want, because then they start coming in. So that's for you, Pisces, and I hope it resonates for some of you. But take whatever resonates and leave the rest. And I see you later, Pisces. Have a nice day. Bye-bye.